Felix, and we're here to talk to you about the Benedictine convent on Corbelly Hill in Dumfries and our plans to be unconventional. As we started digging into the history, we discovered
Elizabeth West. I came here as a pupil in 1970.
We were really lucky to meet Liz when we did, right at the start of this project. She knows that building like the back of her hand.
No, it's the sacristy. We've missed it. The front door must be through there. That's the front door.
And she's got all the good stories.
This is the famous pole. So you started off there on your shoe bag and somebody pushed you off. You skited down here and you had to grab that pole to turn to get to the bottom. And sometimes Mother Monica was standing there. And sometimes you got away with it.
she's published a book. It covers the history and the photographs of it, and she's been gracious to join us today and help share some of that history with you as we go through and see the building.
And the second window is for Mother Rose of the Immaculate Conception. You'll see the children's heads around her, and you'll see the roses on the tree. She was Mother Prioress, Rose Colleen from Ireland.
When I finally had the chance to see it, I was in awe. I couldn't believe that such a magnificent building was sitting up here on top of the hill and not being used at all, slowly falling into disrepair. I couldn't imagine it continuing. I can see so many great things for this convent. So I talked with Felix, who shares my thoughts, and we started talking about what we can do to make it a place for the community.
I'm really interested in historic architecture, and I think Dumfries has a lot of quite amazing buildings. I think this is one of the most amazing, and it's just up here on the hill, unoccupied and unused.
There's so many people that could be here learning and working and having common space to connect like this. It's amazing.
It would be really exciting to build on the fact that this was built as a school and keep that going, so we could hopefully teach lots of people lots of different things like art and music here.
This crazy convent idea was actually starting to seem possible.
So I'm really interested in features like that. You can see this is beautifully carved woodwork, and the motif here is repeated on the stone in the corridor downstairs. There's lots of little things around the building.
So well designed, it was amazing.
There are so many things this space could be used for. We've thought a hostel, a restaurant, rooms for education, and studio space for artists and musicians. There's plenty of land for community gardens and horticulture education, and space to have art on display as a museum or gallery.
But honestly, having seen inside the building, the scale of it is just so vast. This is bigger than me and Phil. We really need everyone who can think of anything to do with this building to get involved. It's up to us to make what we want of it. I think it's time to do something with the convent.
I think it's up to us. It's time to be unconventional.